Ho Stampers, welcome back to my studio. It's been just a little while, but I've been doing a lot of crafty things. We're getting ready for our big event in September, Stamping Saratoga Style. You can Google it and you'll see how exciting it's going to be. We have a Facebook page, lots of fun. But I wanted to start off with a very simple card, getting back into the saddle again with my videos. I love this card. I love the way it came out. So easy, but like I said, it just packs a wallop. So let me just show you some of the things that I'm going to be using. So for the circle background here, it's a very fancy little background, and let me show you what I did. I actually showed you how you can cut this out. There's so many different ways that you can use this. So there is a square and then all of these circles in between. You can use the circles as solids along with the background, or you can actually cut them out. What I mean by that is if I took this circle and didn't use the next circle in it, I can use it as a solid. But if I put the next circle on top of it, it comes out with the hole in the middle. So it's a very versatile little guy right here. I wanted to show you what I show to my customers, and this is just how easy it is. It also has 4 little circles along with it. Just really, really a cute die. So I'm going to use the largest circle for this one. And then I'm also going to be using this absolutely gorgeous flower right here. So one of the other things I wanted to show you was, this is one of the cards that I have done. It's a very versatile card. So here it's done in the oranges and just so very pretty. But I took it one step farther, or 2 steps farther, I should say. With this one, what I did was I actually used, I stamped exactly the way I'm going to show you how to stamp on this. And then what I did was I spritzed it before I laid it down. It came out so beautiful, watercolor. It just is so very pretty. And then with this one, I did some no line coloring. I took my my stamp. I used a very light stamp for the pink, and then I inked up the green, and then I went back with my just my regular pencils and penciled it in to make it a no line coloring stamp. It just came out so pretty. So those were just a few of the things that I wanted to show you before we got started. So along with what we're going to be doing, we're going to also be using the Banner Sentiments die and the stamp set that goes along with it. It's a very versatile stamp set in that it has all kinds of sayings, from holiday sayings to just everyday sayings. I love this one. It's very versatile. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is show you the die that goes along with it. So here is the die. I don't cut them apart only because I like to take and just, if I'm going to use this die, I'm just going to run the whole thing right through, and then I have all these extra pieces, and what I do is I put them in little baggies, so when I need one really quick to put on a card, whether I've made a mistake and need to cover it up, or whether I just want a banner to put on it to give it a little bit of texture, I just grab one from the bag and I don't have to get everything out again. So it's really kind of neat. I also do that with this one. I didn't show you that, but I also do that with this little guy right here. I also have the extra ones that I punch out when I run them through. So those are the dies and the stamps that I'm going to use. Let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my marker, and I'm going to bring in my little circle that I cut out. I'll grab my stamp, and the first thing that I do is I ink it up with my ink. I'm just going to take some navy ink this time. I'm going to try to avoid as much of the leaves as I can, but for right now I'm just going to ink up the flower part of it. Before I stamp it down, I'm going to color in all of the leaves, and I do that with my marker. I'm just going to go right over the one that's already here, and I don't have to go down too far. Because it's only the circle part of it right here. Okay, and now what I'm doing is just going up to where, and you want this to look a little watercolory-ish, and I think that should just about do it. All right, now what I'm going to do is just stamp this right where I want it on the circle. And that should come out beautiful. Do you see all the texture that's in there? It's absolutely gorgeous. Now I've missed a few spots of the green, and that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back and do a little no line coloring here, and you just kind of fill in where you want to. Isn't that neat? There we go. That's all there is to it. Now we're just going to take and put this little guy together. I'll do the sentiment. So I've already stamped one that says smiles and hugs because I have a couple cards that I have to send out. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to stamp it with the happy birthday. And like I said, the banners and the sayings all go together. They're just awesome together. And I'm just going to stamp that right down there. All right, happy birthday. Alrighty, the next thing that we're going to do is just put her all together. So what I did was I used some of my foam squares to pop that up onto my navy cardstock. And I did the same for my banner. There we go. And I'm going to do the smiles and hugs because, like I said, I need to send that one out today. Such a fast card, but isn't it so pretty? I love it. All right. Add this to the bottom. And you'll notice that I use different banners. You can use whatever you want. Now, the next thing I want to show you is the new item in our store and in our shop, and that is our new gun. This is a tape gun. I got to be careful what I say on camera. It's not a gun. It's a tape gun, and I'm just going to take this. Does not back roll. You know how sometimes when you have tape runners they back roll or they stick to your paper? This is my favorite. Check it out in our store. We've got 4 different kinds of refills for it. I love them. So they've just come in, so we can start shipping them out. We just got some in for our event, and we're good to go. But there is the card. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? I love it. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. I am back. Like I said, I've been super busy with this event, but you'll see everything now. You take care, have a great day, and stop by soon.